Otherwise known as the Obsessed Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G. And hopefully I am live with Forgive Me Father.
Monster by Whoa. Oh.
He asked for your help. He asked for your arrival. Chaotic contents of the letter. Missing people, panic, strange voices. Cousin Louis' request for help could not remain unanswered. You set off for your hometown without hesitation. To the town of Pestisville. You got there soon enough. You noticed that the locals were quick to leave this place. You felt observed. This is where you were supposed to meet your cousin. However, the room was empty. While searching for information on your cousin's whereabouts, you heard a strange sound of footsteps in the corridor. After a while, there was a knock on the door.
Fallen aces. Dormants is written here in blood. I'll use it for self-defense. I just kill a man? Forgive me, Father. I don't have time for fairy tales when such monstrosities happen around. Better be careful with that. I must have a strong spirit.
Good to see you, man. I think you like this game. Yeah. I think you'd like it too, Emily. Lovecraftian influence. Super strong gore.
I should run away as well. So this is what hell looks like. Did it happen for real? I should shed some light on this dark place.
Okay. So, yeah, Epic is kind of a shitty company. If you're talking about Epic Games. So I can either do a Luger or dual wielding revolvers. Okay, she's talking about a different Epic company. Okay, then yeah, then no. So I can either do... That sucks, I'm sorry to hear that. I can either do Luger, which shoots faster, but is slightly weaker, or I can do dual revolvers. You guys gotta vote. It's very Norrish. Yeah. Hence why I thought you would enjoy the game. I wish you weren't paying attention. I can either do Luger or dual revolvers. One is faster, the Luger. One does more damage, the dual revolvers. Okay, so Emily's vote is for Luger. What's your vote, Max? You gotta pick one, Max. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, Luger.
That is new. I remember seeing it on sale recently.
And actually, Echo would not vote for Luger, just so you know. Echo is a Russian blue. Luger's a German gun. There's some bad blood between Germans and the Russians. So,
More otherworldly demons. I need to head towards the seashore. Dormant evil wakes up at night.
I really do like the art style of this game.
Another devilish trick? I have shivers thinking about the horror hiding in these fumes. My God! What kind of plague is this?
Yeah, no more damage. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And the more damage you deal in a short period of time, the more damage you do, and the less damage you take, and the screen starts to go black and white. To show it's called your madness meter. So the game encourages you to play aggressively. Forgive me, Father.
Safe haven in the sea of monstrosities.
And you can either play the priest, who I'm playing, or you can play the journalist. It's a chick, and they have 2 different skill trees. So there's actually a reason to replay this game. Like, they have different weapons and shit. Forgive me, Daddy. Daddy! Forgive me, Padre. I like the echo. It's a little tough to white right here. It's like your little button. Little heart button. See, he has a cross he can use to heal himself. Okay, time for another vote. I can either do a quality shotgun, like a fancy shotgun, that does more bullets per shot and does more damage, or I can do a Lovecraftian shotgun that has bouncy bullets. So, more damage, bouncy bullets. Alright, Emily voted Lovecraft. What do you say, Max? Thank you for whoever was watching. I appreciate you. So like, comment, subscribe. She gets plenty of snacks, trust me. My dad thinks she could stand to lose a few pounds, so she could probably do with less snacks. She didn't hear that from me. I can either do an expensive shotgun, Max, or that does more damage, or a Lovecraftian one that has bouncy bullets. Oh, hey, it's good to see you, Rose. I meant to tell you I got Forgive Me, Father. You, Rose had, suggested it. Alright, Lovecraftian shotgun it is.
Possibly imagine holding something like this in my lifetime.
I'm getting by. I think it's pretty good so far. You know me, I love boomer shooters.
You vile creature.
Fuck. I died. Oh well. I'm not far enough to make like a whole assessment yet. But I like it thus far. I got it pretty much based on your recommendation. You should feel lucky. I'm not even saying that in like a facetious way. It's very rare that somebody suggests a game and I get it. Like, you, my dad, Max are probably the only people that can suggest that I get games. Yeah, I've heard that. PS4, Xbox One, Switch, I think. I'm not sure about Switch, but I know it's on PS4 and Xbox One. There's not a native PS5 or Series X version.
It is not over yet. Rest in peace that you didn't experience before your death.
The second game is supposed to be even better, but it's only on PC right now. It just came out last year, and it's only on PC thus far, so I'm hoping it'll come to console eventually too. Because I've heard that the first game is good, the second game is way better. Which, I mean, you'd hope. But I've heard it's like a lot better. Yeah, that's good then. I really like the art style of this game. I like the mixture of the 2D sprites with the 3D environments and the Lovecraftian and stuff. I like the color. Too many games think that being a dull means being drab and having like no color. It's just shit. Ooh, Tommy gun. Fuck yes.
Useful to deal with these vermin.
Fucking A. Oh, that's great. Like I said, I would have got the second one as well, but it's only on PC as of right now.
This place needs an exorcist, not a humble pastor.
Fuck yes, Tommy gun. Just one of the all-time classic guns, man. Oh, there's a mobile version? That's cool.
It is not over yet.
Yeah, I most likely will. I'm enjoying this game so far. If the second one is just the same thing but better, then yeah. Emily's also really looking forward to Doom the Dark Ages. Oh shit, here we go. I need to replay. I need to play Darkwood. I've been waiting until I had an audience to play it. Darkwood, Emily, is this like top-down horror game, and it's set in like it's made by Slavic developers, and it's set in like the Slavic woods, and it looks unassuming. But I have consistently heard from multiple people that it is one of the scariest games ever made ever. Like I keep hearing that, like, oh no, you think it won't be that scary? It's scary as shit. And it, like I said, it's top down. You know, like you control it from above, like Diablo. And it was made on a tiny budget, and people just said it's insanely scary. Yeah. Oh, I'd have to see. I'm not sure. But it was on sale a while back, last month, for like $5. And Rose just kept telling me, "Oh, it's so scary, it's so scary, it's so scary. If you like horror, get this, get this." And I had never heard Rose talk about another horror game like that. And me and her have played a lot of horror games. Like, we've played a lot, and that's the only time I've ever heard her say that she was like, oh my god, this is scary. So, like, that in and of itself is a badge of honor. And, like, she told me it was, like, literally so hard, so scary that it, like, freaked her out and she had to take breaks. I'm like, fuck. Like, she's played a lot of games that people consider fucked up and just didn't even care. Yeah, no, I will. I own it. Like I said, it's in my backlog. I got it last month for like $5. It was on sale for super cheap. And I'm like, oh, hey, Rose said this is great, so I picked it up. I'm trying to go through games with my backlog. Oh, shit. Literal pee. With a little talking, pausing. No, Emily. Bad Emily. That talking and pausing is what helps make my streams good. Anybody can see the gameplay. They come to my stream for me.
Someone was involved in the illegal alcohol trade.
But yeah. Okay, so now I can choose what forms I want to take the Tommy gun to take. It can either be, I can turn it into an energy beam. Okay, that's kind of a jump. Or I can turn it into, what is that? An upgraded Tommy gun. I'm kind of leaning towards the upgraded Tommy gun. You know, I'm going to try that, because I kind of want to keep the aesthetic.
Lubricated the mechanism inside. It should work.
I don't like it. Beam is fine, but I kind of don't want to lose the Tommy gun aesthetic. Yeah, it looks cool. And the upgrades actually make a lot of difference. That's the thing I love about this game. The upgrades are not just minor shit, like they're major. It's like 2 different weapons. 4 people watching, thank you so much. You should like, comment, and subscribe! I'm so close to making you to a partner, baby! Yeah, that's a lot better. It's way more accurate now. Well, I'll take your advice then.
By this terrible disease. I hope the roofs are safer. This place needs an exorcist, not a humble pastor.
Oh, that's the end of that level. Next level, the rooftops. I've always had a fondness and appreciation for Lovecraft.
Keep calm. Just don't look down.
Yeah! Yeah, the Sinking City remastered. I actually was just about to mention that. That's coming very soon, and that's going to be free if you already own the game. I'm really stoked for that. I already own it. Yeah. There's unfortunately a legal reason behind that. It's a whole fucking thing. But basically, Frogwares made the Sinking City, and I can't remember the name of the publisher, but like right after the release of the game, the publisher started dicking them over and not paying them their royalties for the sales that they had agreed upon and written up a contract for. And they were just telling them like, oh, well, you can take us to court. And, you know, they knew that they would probably win, but like they thought, oh, they're a small company, they can't take us to court. And it basically caused them to stop supporting the game. And basically the publisher tried to take the game away from them. And they were able to mitigate that and get around it by making the PS5 version and the Series X version of the Sinking City, because that's technically a different version with a different contract, so they just kept that and self-published it. And Frogwares has literally asked people, they're like, if you can, do not buy the PS4 and Xbox One version, because that supports the assholes who tried to fucking take this game from us. And with the Sinking City 2 that's on the way, they are kickstarting it, and it, from what I heard, it smashed the Kickstarter goals because they didn't want to go through that bullshit again. But yeah, so it's unfortunate that the Sinking City was broken at launch, but like there actually is a reason. They were having to deal with well, somebody trying to steal their fucking game property and manage that and take it, and so they couldn't support it. So they had to transfer all that directly over to the next-gen version because through a legal loophole, that was a different game, so the publisher had no say in that.
Holy water will wash the evil down.
That's the thing, they were kind of forced to release it as it was, dude. It was a whole fucked up situation. With them telling them that, you know, oh, if you don't release it now, we're not going to pay you our bonuses. And then, when they did release it, then they didn't pay them their bonuses. It was just a case of them getting fucked over. No, I understand, definitely.
This place poisoned my mind.
I mean, I'm not saying it's good what happened. I'm just explaining it wasn't really a case of the developer not caring or the developers being lazy. It was a case of them being fucked by their publisher every step of the way. I'll have to, there's like an articles about it and a whole story about it I read, and I'll link it in the group and I'll tag you in it, Rose, because the whole story is really fucked up. I'm giving you just the gist. It's really messed up. The only, you know, the good news is that they were able to make a version of the game that they didn't have control of. And the remaster also will be free, but it won't be controlled by them. And they went to a publisher, or self-publishing it with Kickstarter for the sequel, and it smashed the goal. So, all things considered, it turned out a lot better than it could have. Because they were actually trying to take their games away from them and shut their studio down. Yeah. Yeah, no, The Sinking City is a great game. and I'm looking forward to the remaster, especially because it's free. And it like, did you see the screenshots comparing it? It actually looks really good, like an actual huge upgrade. Even Max was like, "Oh no, actually, it's a noticeable difference. Much better lighting, much better textures, effects." And in a game like that, that's so horror-centric and atmosphere-centric, better lighting and textures really makes a difference. I mean, obviously lighting is important to any game, but for horror, lighting is fucking critical. Lighting might be the most important thing to setting mood in a horror game. Or horror in general, movie, you know what I mean? So, it's a big deal. Yeah. Really? And the Sinking City 2 looks really fucking good. Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh shit, a new weapon. Ooh, shit, a fucking... Wow. It has been a long time since I've seen a game have this weapon in it. The fucking... Oh, fuck, I can't remember the name, where the actual clip is the grip. Oh, like it was a very popular gun during World War II. And I'm actually excited that I can't believe they included that. You know, hardly anybody includes this fucking gun. Yeah, this game is great. I wonder if Emily vanished or she's just chilling. I'm a bit of a gun nut. I like the history of guns and weapons. I always have. Oh shit, that was an instant. Oh man. Oh well. I got a checkpoint not too long ago, so that's not a big deal. I didn't think that was going to be an instant death. I'm also going to do some votes on what games I'm going to do next, so you guys should be active in the Discord. I'll let you guys vote on some of the games I'm going to do next. I've never even heard of that. Darkwood. No, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm just talking about in general. Like, let me put it to a vote first, bitch. I'm also gonna I'm also gonna put it to a vote finally if I should play Final Fantasy VII and the remake and then Rebirth, or if I just skip to Rebirth. I'm having a hard time deciding, so I might as well put it up to you guys. Well, I mean, if you think they're good, they probably will be good. We have a lot of very similar tastes in games, honestly. I didn't start Rebirth. Dude, the Dark Age is not even fucking out yet, Emily. Like, it's literally impossible unless I'm gonna fucking go and give John Cormack a BJ. Or you got a fucking time machine. Well, if I can get it, I will. Five people are watching. Fuck yeah. Thank you for watching so much. I really appreciate you guys. You should like, comment, and subscribe. No, you need to tell people, I want to like Switch 2, and there are parts of me that does like Switch 2, but making the games $80, $80 to $90 is a fucking idiotic to the extreme. And honestly, Max, I used to not tell people to subscribe a lot, but statistically, and from what I've seen, you really do need to tell people a lot to subscribe.
This silence is very concerning.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Games should need to be affordable for the fucking mass market. And they're not going to be affordable for the mass market if they're doing what they're fucking doing. Repaired and overclocked, it's ready to take on anything thrown at it. Unstable gun, shooting unstable explosive. Guts won't come out themselves. Okay, so I can either go full auto or explosive rounds. And no, I know, Max. I'm just telling you. I didn't used to. Yeah, but the game. Okay, trying to match the growing inflation is a losing battle. Games are not meant to be priced for how expensive they are to make. They're meant to be affordable by the mass consumer. Games don't make back their profit for every game sold. They make back their profit through a lot of games sold. Okay? And in order for them to sell a lot of games, they need to be affordable by a lot of people. And honestly, I know so many people who just could not afford $90 games. They just could not. It would basically guarantee they would never buy a new game at launch. Ever. And I really do think $90 for a single game is too fucking much for the average consumer. I understand prices rise, they're trying to keep up with inflation, but they have to be widely available to everybody, and I just think $90 is too fucking much. I think 80 is too much, honestly. And I also think that Sony, we don't know what they're going to do next generation. They can raise the price again. But for this generation, the rest of this generation, they're locked in at 70. So Switch 2 games are going to be way more expensive than PS5 and Series X games, even though they're much cheaper to make from Nintendo and they don't look as good. Oh shit, wow, it turned into a grenade launcher. So, they're going to be asking you to pay like up to 30% more than PS5 and Series X games, despite the fact that they look nowhere near as good. And are made much cheaper. Nintendo themselves have even said that their games are much less expensive to produce than PS5 and Sony. Even the biggest budget Nintendo games are a fraction of the big budget Sony or Xbox games. So, if the games are nowhere near as expensive to make, then why do they need to be more expensive than their competition that are more expensive to make? It doesn't make sense. And remember, Nintendo is supposed to be the budget-friendly, family, affordable option. Okay? That's how the Wii won. Because it was half the price of 360 and PS3. And family affordable. That's how the Switch won. Because it was much, much cheaper than the PS5 and Series X. So how exactly are they going to be the family affordable, budget-friendly option when their system is almost as much as the competition, and their games are more expensive than the competition? Like, they're fucking their whole price strategy up with this. And I honestly think the Switch was so successful. The Switch was so successful with such minimal effort from Nintendo. Once the Switch took off, it just couldn't be stopped, that it went to their head. And I think they got full of themselves, and now they think they can do anything. It's the same thing that happened with the fucking Wii. The Wii was crazy successful, and then with the Wii U, they thought, we can just do whatever, and they crashed and burned. And I think if they're not careful, Switch 2 is going to crash and burn. Okay? Same thing happened with Sony. PS2 fucking took the gaming industry and fucking bent it over and just raw dogged it. They had the world by the balls, and then they fucking thought, oh, we can do whatever. We can have a $600 console in fucking 2006. We can have a boomerang controller. They crashed and burned and had to fucking reevaluate that whole plan. Because they thought that they could do no wrong. Same thing happened to fucking Xbox One. 360 did super well, so like, oh, we can't do wrong. And then, and dude, I sure as shit would not pay $60 for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I'm sure as fuck not gonna pay $90 for a fucking Pokemon game that looks like a bad PS1 game. Have you seen the graphics of Pokemon ZA? Dude, it looks fucking awful. Barely any better than fucking Scarlet and Violet, man.
Go to hell and never come back.
And they're going to be charging $90. And remember, they're going to be charging $90 with 2 versions and DLC. So the hardcore Pokemon fans are going to have to spend $90 twice, and then the fucking DLC pack for it. They're out of their fucking mind. Oh, and then they finally add GameCube games, but you can't buy them. Dude, if they fucking made it so you could buy GameCube games, if they made it so you could buy GameCube games on Switch 2, you know how much money they would print with that? And then, oh my god, it hurts me. It hurts. You can get a GameCube controller, but you will have to pre-order Switch 2 to get it, and then it only works for GameCube games. So you're basically having to pre-order and spend extra money to get a GameCube controller that only works with like 5 fucking games at launch. What the fuck are they thinking?
There's deer antlers next to the message resurgence.
And I honestly do. I do think Nintendo's going to get a fucking reality check. I really do. And I think a lot of the problems with Switch are either they're going to have to switch them or people are not going to do that. And then they did not learn from Xbox One's mistake because the fucking CEO of America, of Nintendo America, says, well, if you can't afford the Switch 2, just keep playing Switch 1. And that's how you get your fan base to turn on you. Did you literally not see what happened to Xbox One? When he's like, oh yeah, no, we have something for people who can't afford Xbox One. It's 360. And look what fucking happened. Oh shit, you can swim. I didn't know there was gonna be water. That's cool. You know, and maybe I could understand if Nintendo was making these cutting-edge games that are just the pinnacle of fucking graphics, so they have to justify the cost. But dude, these games look like 10 years old. They do not need to be fucking $90. They just do not. There is like nothing besides greed and hubris that explains the price difference. Yeah. Like, that's the only justification, is greed and hubris. You know, and last console generation, they opened with Breath of the Wild, arguably one of the best games ever made. Okay? Mario Kart World looks cool. I don't think Mario Kart World is gonna bring the same kind of thunder that fucking Breath of the Wild did. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it, Max. It's almost expensive as PS5 and Series X, but it's way less powerful.
Maybe I should delve into reading the Apocalypse. Seems like the perfect lecture on this occasion. Captain Bancroft has sailed on his last voyage.
That's what I'm saying, like, they're supposed to be the budget-friendly option. They're not being budget-friendly. Oh, and by the way, they've already confirmed, no achievement system. So Nintendo is once again the only fucking game company that doesn't have an achievement equivalent. What the fuck?
What a stench.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And if Microsoft and Sony decide to do that, I'll call them out for it then. The only reason I'm not bringing it up right now is because they haven't done it yet. Okay? No console needs achievements, dude. They're just nice to have, man. I love trophies. Getting the platinum trophies really ticks my OCD box. I'm just saying they're still so far fucking behind the times, man. And there's a really good chance they're still gonna be using friend codes. How the fuck are you gonna release a console in 2025 and you're still using fucking friend codes? What is this, 1982? And they want you to pay. They want you to pay for an online that then wants you to use fucking friend codes. What the fuck? I'm paying for an online service and I've got to manually enter people. Oh my god, Nintendo, man. Sometimes I just... They make amazing games, but like everything else, man, they fucking suck at. I will say something I think is cool that they're doing for Switch 2 and by extension Switch 1 is game cards, letting you loan out games. I think it may have already started, but you can actually lend games to your friends. Like, I think it's one friend at a time for 2 weeks.
Lewis!
And they can play games, they can play them without restrictions. And you could just do that indefinitely, but it's only one friend at a time. That, I think, is cool. So you can just share games with your friends. Yeah, I'm just saying they're still just so dated, man. And yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, that there are some people who won't play games that they don't have Platinum Trophy, but I'm not one of those people. If I like the game, I'll play it. But I still like trophies. They're still a good feature to have, and they are entirely optional. You can ignore them, and I want, you know, they should be the standard. Sweet, let me see. Huh. Sweet. That switches color, that's nice. I also got a game, I think you might like it, Max, called Evoland. You start like a 8-bit, and the game gradually advances through graphics as you play. It's cool. Yeah, that I will say that's a cool feature. I also don't know if it has built-in streaming or not. I really hope that it fucking does, but knowing Nintendo, it probably fucking won't. Cause I like to be able to stream the shit without having to fucking get a computer, but you know, I guess it's coming at one point. That'll be the first thing I get when I get when I reach partnership on YouTube is a laptop with a capture card. Oh, of course not. Like I said, all I need is a... Yeah. Like I said, I'm excited, you know, when I make YouTube partner, I'm going to get a laptop and a capture card.
Are the gates of hell approaching me?
Oh, shit.
You will not get away with this.
Yeah, that's my main purchase when I get a YouTube partner. Get a cheap laptop and a capture card, an Elgato 60, because it can capture older footage better, and then I can just stream whatever, whenever. Old games, new games, I can just stream it. That's the dream. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, Echo, I love you. I love you so much. Oh, shit. It's the end of the first world. You're a good kitty, Echo. I love you. Look at you. Look at the pretty kitty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And they say cats can't smile or show emotion. You can see she's happy. Look at that face. Tell me that's not happy.
You've managed to kill this monster. And now, what's next? You hear a metallic sound coming from one of the coolers. It's Dr. Sullivan, hiding from the world. He recognizes your face. He slowly comes back to his senses. He gives you a key with the image of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu!
The gates of darkness with it. He directs you to the hills outside the city. That's where they took everyone. Your cousin is there. They're in great danger. Suddenly, something attacks Dr. Sullivan. He's dying in convulsions before your eyes. What is the fate of Lewis? You must hurry.
I've also been playing Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. They recently re-released that for PlayStation systems. I'm super stoked for that. I fucking love that game. Oh yeah, this is gonna be kind of a rural environment thing. Yeah, I like it. A graveyard. Unreal Engine 5, it just really depends on who's using it, man. I've seen plenty of games that look fucking awesome with Unreal 5 and then plenty that suck. It really just depends on who uses it. Silent Hill 2 Remake uses it and has some of the best lighting I've ever seen. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. I like the atmosphere of this level. Nothing better in a horror game or a horror themed thing than a Moody Forest Crypt level. It's a classic for a reason. Alright, I'll see you later. You have a great day, Rose. I'll be here later if you want to join. Probably streaming all day. Sweet, wow. Cool. Actually, I really like the thunder lighting effects they've got. I know it's nothing new, but I think they do it pretty well. Okay, it's end of that level. What's next? I'm guessing this whole episode's a rural themed. Oh, have you seen the trailer for Sinners, Emily? That looks fucking awesome. Where it's like Michael B. Jordan in the fucking 30s with vampires and shit, and he comes out with a Tommy gun, fucking. Like, that movie looks awesome. I really want to see that movie. Have you seen the trailer for Sinners? That actually looks fucking dope. Oh, Blade? Is it the first time you've seen Blade, Max?
My God.
Yeah, the first Blade. It will always be a fucking classic. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. And Stephen Dorff as Deacon Frost has to be my all-time favorite movie villains. That's why, like, when everybody was trying to, like, when everybody was trying to suck the dick of the Black Panther movie, they were like, it's the first major superhero movie that has a black lead. And like, you fucking forgetting about Blade? And they're like, well, it's Marvel. Blade is Marvel. So no, and no. And yeah, I love Stephen Dorff. I loved him ever since I saw him as a kid in The Hole. Or is it The Gate? The Gate. Have you ever seen that, Emily? You would fucking love that movie. I love it. Have you seen The Ninth Gate, Emily? With Johnny Depp? I think you like that too. Have you seen The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp? I think you would like that movie. I hate her so much that I'm not going to talk about her. No, it's fine, I get it. I didn't know if it was my audio or not. I wondered if I was having audio issues. Am I coming through clearly, Max? Is there echo? I mean, am I good, or... I don't know, Max. What would you say is your favorite first-person shooter of all time ever?
The shortcut is going to be dangerous.
That's not Max Payne. You can't say Max Payne or Monster Max Payne. What's your favorite first-person shooter ever? Motherfucker, did you just hear me? Did you hear what I said? Okay, now we're in like a catacomb. Yeah. It's just everybody sucks his dick and acts like it's the only FPS that ever exists. I like GoldenEye 2, it's just...
made a cozy nest in here.
I kind of get what Max is saying, where people just like... It's so fucking overrated that it almost makes you not like it. It's like fucking Beyonce. I think she's decent, but everybody acts like she's Black Jesus. I've never seen somebody more fucking overhyped. Not to mention the fact that Beyonce is the face of... not to mention the fact that Beyonce is the face of black struggle. And she's never struggled a day in her fucking life. Her dad is a multimillionaire. She grew up with a fucking silver spoon in her mouth. But sure, let's have somebody who's never known the meaning of the word struggle or sing to us all about struggle and eat that shit up. Like... Yeah, and yeah, she's overhyped too. I liked some Taylor Swift songs, but people act like she's the fucking songwriting Jesus. And like, what even are her songs? She has the most basic white bitch shit songwriting. Like, her songs are like the definition of safe, edgy. Oh, I had a breakup, and now I'm gonna go be kooky. I'm a kooky girl. The guy that I likes a different girl besides me. Yeah, we never heard that song before, bro. And like I said, she can sing, she can dance. I like some of her songs. She's just way too fucking overrated, man. People try to act like she's some like songwriting genius. Also, here's something. Taylor Swift, not make a story or... Yeah. Here's a challenge. Taylor Swift, have a relationship and not write a song about it. Challenge, difficulty impossible. I understand making a song about one bad breakup or something like that, like it's important to you, but it's like, bitch, every fucking relationship you have to write a song about. Like, I wouldn't date her just because that. Like, if I was a famous person and I could date Taylor Swift, I would be like, no, I'm not gonna date her. She's gonna make a fucking song about me. I don't like airing out your people's fucking dirty laundry, man. It's just tacky. And, like, she does it in a way where you know who she's singing about. Other people, you know, when they make songs about relationships, it's like in general in the vague, you don't know the ex that they're talking about. She is way too fucking on the nose with that shit, man. It's just, it's unprofessional. Pretty much, yeah. Also, she did arguably one of the worst fucking songs I think I have ever heard ever. Look What You Made Me Do? Holy shit, that song is fucking awful. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Like, I can't believe people actually gassed that shit up and tried to say that was a good song. That song made me want to fucking commit seppuku. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is how, like, gassed up we have made some singers, and then how much we, like, try to shame others. I honestly can't believe that when Adele won Best Female Album of the Year, she gave her award to Beyonce and said, "You deserved it more." Dude, Adele has more talent in her fucking pinky finger than Beyonce will ever fucking have ever. Beyonce, oh my god, dude, Adele is actually genuinely fucking talented. Adele is like a legit, once in a generation voice. And the fact that, like, literally, she would kiss Beyonce's ass and say she deserved it more is indicative of, like, everything that's wrong with modern fucking music. Beyonce fucking wishes she could sing like Adele. Right? Her music, her voice is unbelievable. I have never heard somebody with a voice like hers. And we're gonna have her say that Beyonce deserves the album more? Fuck off. Beyonce wishes she could sing like Adele. Okay? Let me break it down like this, okay? Let me break it down like this. How many people have you seen, right, cover Aretha Franklin? So many people have covered her songs. How many times have you seen Aretha Franklin cover another artist's song? Just once. And she covered Adele's song. That should tell you how talented Adele is. And she actually writes songs that, like, mean something to her. I already listened to some metal. I generally tend to prefer music that has a strong beat that I can dance to, and metal just, you can't really dance to metal. I mean, you could call it dancing, but it's just like thrashing around like you're having a seizure. I really love the beats and songs. I almost feel them on like an instinctual level. Like, for me, in order for me to really love music, it has to have a great beat. It can be country, it can be rock, it can be rap, but it has to have a good beat for that I can bang my head to, and it's... most metal just... most metal just doesn't have a beat. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I'm just saying the type of music that I prefer. Like a good beat, man, will give me goosebumps. And man, a fucking anything is better than Screamo. God, I hate Screamo. Screamo might be the only genre of music that I outright hate. Oh, I'm glad I saved right then before I did that. Screamo is atrocious. Screamo? When it's literally just... and you can't even hardly make out what they're saying. I kind of like my music to be melodic. Well, that's cool. I like Metallica. My childhood friend Adam was fucking obsessed with Black Veil Brides. I like Guns N' Roses. I just think Welcome to the Jungle is so fucking overplayed. I'm sick of it. And anytime you bring up Guns N' Roses, that's exactly what gets brought up. Okay? And you know what? November Rain and Paradise City, I will take 1,000,000 times over Welcome to the Jungle. Also, you know, it's kind of impressive that Axl Rose might be the single biggest douchebag in rock and roll, which is saying something. In a genre, in a music scene known for having outlandish dickhead personality types, he might honestly be the biggest dick. I mean, I don't care, I separate art from the artist, but it's still funny. He actually fucked the drummer's wife, okay? His own bandmate's wife. He recorded a snippet of it and put it in one of their most popular songs and told the guy about it. So every time they played that song, he had to listen to Axl Rose railing his wife. That's like a new level of shit.
It's time to roll my cassock up.
Okay, now we're in the swamp. Man, Steph could be a part of this, and he's getting his kingdom come delivered. What a shame. You tell Steph to get his ass in here in the group so we can roast him, Max. I like techno. Well, it depends on the techno, but yeah. Have you seen the original Mortal Kombat movie, Emily? Have you seen the original Mortal Kombat movie, the 90s one? I love that movie. I love Event Horizon as well. I think Max will like the movie. He needs to watch that. I mentioned Event Horizon because it's the same director. I mean, Annihilation is so bad it's good. But it was really disappointing. Oh, I don't even know. That'd be really hard. Emma? You're talking about the Jane Eyre novel? Eh, it's not for everybody. Oh shit, new weapon. Oh, it's like a harpoon gun. What can I turn that into? Oh my god, Dragon Ball Evolution is so fucking bad. And that movie had such a great cast too. Proof that, like, not even an amazing cast can save terrible writing. I mean, it had fucking, Emily Rossum. Yeah, for some reason he doesn't like the original Mission Impossible. I love that movie. Although my favorite Mission Impossible will always be the second one. Hey, thank you for watching. You should like, comment, and subscribe. You should give Mission Impossible 2 a chance, Max. Very, very different. It's made by John Woo. And it has some of the most awesome action scenes you will ever fucking see. I love John Woo. He did my favorite, Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Hard Target.
I must have a strong spirit. I smell the rot of this place. These mushrooms poisoned the air.
Me and Emily love Jean-Claude Van Damme. JCVD! And I like a lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, but Hard Target has got to be my favorite.
Please.
John Woo also did one of my favorite action movies of all time ever, Face Off. Man, I love Face Off.
Cousin, I hope to find you alive.
Both fucking John Travolta and Nicolas Cage both played against type in that movie, and they were fantastic. I know Nicolas Cage, everybody loves Nicolas Cage, you hear that, but You hardly ever hear him getting props for Face Off, and he convincingly played both a good guy and a villain in the same movie. That's not easy to do. I also think you like a lot of old school horror movies, Max. In particular, I think you love Hammer movies a lot. So Emily, what are your thoughts on black and white movies? My mom is really picky. She really doesn't want to watch any movies in black and white. Yeah, I don't really mind it being black and white either. I tell you, one genre of movie I almost never like is musicals. I can count the amount of musicals that I like on like one fucking hand. And well, there's only like two musicals that I actually really love, and that's Xanadu and Moulin Rouge. Oh man. Sometimes you gotta lay off step, bro. Plus, you know, one of these days he's gonna finally have enough, and I'm telling you, he's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna literally fly down to Australia and kick you down under. Step Up to the streets. That's funny. I actually like Step Up, though. Step Up 2. I don't consider it a musical, but yeah, I like Step Up 2.
Father, please.
I'm just saying, sometimes, Max, it wouldn't hurt you to give him a little encouragement. I wonder if sometimes he doesn't think you hate him. Or worry that you hate him. Yeah. Emily wants to trap him in her closet. Because she's in Kelly. She has 5 Guatemalan children stuck in her closet already. The show or the movie? Yeah, the movie's good. Both of them are. My grandma really liked both of the Jack Reacher movies with Cruise. The show is really good too. I've loved Alan Rickman ever since I saw him in Blue Mountain State, which I think you would go crazy for that show, Max. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's great, man. It's fucking hilarious. It's about a Kentucky football team. But the football is really the smallest part of the show. They almost never actually show the actual games. It's more about the hijinks they get up to in college campus in between the games. And it made me laugh so hard I was crying. A while back. They had like 3 seasons. I don't remember when the last one was, but it's been canceled for a while now. But people loved it so much they even kickstarted a movie. And the movie did really well. Dude, I'm telling you, it's great. Oh my god, I love Arrested Development. I don't know if Max would like that, though. But I fucking love Arrested Development. There's money in the banana stand. It's just a show about a kooky family. And it's just really weird and over the top and fucking meta. Firefly is great. I think Max will like Firefly. I think Max will like Buffy too. I love Buffy. The movie and the show.
You were too late. They already killed him. You won't rest until everyone is dead.
Let's see.
They were waiting for you. It's a trap. The truth is coming out. It is Mayor Benjamin Mahoney who leads this crazy cult. They want the key. You can't let them have it.
So the first episode was like, okay, now we're doing like a dark,
Be dead now.
a cold forest. Creepy. I like it. You go when I tell you to go, Emily. But yeah, I get it.
who I am?
Fuck, there's so many of them. Holy shit.
You will not get away with this.
I worry about you a lot sometimes, Max.
Be gone.
That's what Tyrone calls his dick, Dark Justice. Dark Justice. I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go in. I guess that's kind of the point. Oh, I see what you did there, Emily. Max Girth. Jesus Christ, there's so many. What the fuck? Holy shit. Jeez Louise, there's so fucking many of them. God. Okay, well, at least now it's daytime, I guess. So that's nice. Oh, and Scarecrow.
They gave up the chase.
I'm sure the Scarecrows won't come to life and try to attack me. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. You go to bed, Max, and I will see you later.